My name is Caitlyn Robinson. I'm a senior at Radford University.
I'm Benjamin Vest. I'm also a senior at Radford University.
Our class project for data warehousing and visualization explored national data and data from DC public schools. Then we compared data from years before the peak of the pandemic in 2020 to data during the pandemic to determine if high school students' performance changed during the COVID-19 pandemic. We concluded that student performance did decline shortly after and during the pandemic. This visual compares mean overall SAT scores from different states. Overall SAT scores combine evidence-based reading and writing sections with the math sections. You can see that there was a decrease in overall scores after the pandemic began in 2019, and it decreased even further during the peak of the pandemic in 2020. 2020 is considered the peak here because that's when schools began closing. Both maximum and median SAT scores decreased from 2019 to 2020. Scores started to increase in 2021 when schools began reopening and switching from online classes to in-person classes.
This visual compares the number of students with an AP score. A student with an AP score is a student who took and passed at least one AP exam that year. Similarly to SAT scores, AP test scores decreased in the years following the pandemic between 2019 and 2020. Coming to our conclusion, we discovered that student performance had indeed decreased. Test scores decreased during the COVID-19 pandemic for both the SAT and APT tests. Both tests decreased in 2019 when the pandemic started and continued to decrease in 2020.